I'm going to do a reading for all my Leos. So if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, stick around. There could be a message in this reading for you. As always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know we are in the story. All right, you guys, let's get going here and see what's going on for all of my Leos. Now, we're going to start with that thumbnail card first because we see here that the card is that of imprisonment. And then at the bottom of the deck, there was the lovers, you know. So for imprisonment, it could mean lots of things, Leo. It could mean, you know, that you actually know somebody who may be in jail. I mean, literally. Or it could be, you know, you feeling like, you know, you're really trapped in a relationship with someone, or there's just a way that you can't get out of it. You know, but there is this energy that I'm feeling between the lovers and this imprisonment. Like, you know, you feel like there's not much you can do in this situation. Sometimes, you know, we have to look for a new path in order to find our way. So for some of you, you know, the issue of your relationship, I feel, is really going to be at the forefront of your mind. Hi, Slate Girly. How are you? Welcome in. I'm just now getting ready with all of my readings, you know, so I'm going to do a reading here this week for Leo. So if you are a Leo, stick around. And if you want to stay till the end, or you want to go and come back in the end, I do pull cards for all of you guys. So if you have a question, stick it in the chat. And hopefully I'll get to it once we finish with our Leo reading. But let's turn our attention to you, Leo. This is for you. So let's see what is going on for all of my Leos for the next 7 to 10 days. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot for this reading for you, and we've got the Kipper deck in the thumbnail. So let's see what is coming through for all of my Leos for the next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful for all my Leos and all of you out there. Hi, Judy. Welcome in. All right, Judy, let's see if this resonates with you and your daughter. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of my Leos. What do the Leos need to know for this next 7 to 10 days? Now, we're starting out with the High Priestess reversed to the Three of Swords reversed. So for some of you Leos, there's a situation around somebody who you are really passionate about, but I feel as if, you know, you kind of knew that it wasn't reciprocated. So I'm feeling like there could be someone, you know, that you were involved with, and it just didn't work out. And no, I definitely don't see it working out, because here we have this Nine of Cups coming in reversed. So I think you have to look at this honestly as a blessing. I know it's easy for me to say, but not for you. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. All right, so listen. So what we've got going on here for you, Leo, we're starting out here with the High Priestess coming in upside down. So intuitively, you know, you're kind of like getting all the signals and all the signs that, you know, the situation you were dealing with someone, it's really time to move on from it, all right? This Three of Swords wants you to just move on and deal with whatever it was that hurt you so badly, and just really, let's move on from it. We've got the Six of Swords sitting here right next to that Three of Swords. So Leo, it is time to put an issue from your past, something that really, really hurt you. It's time to move away from it. It really is, because it's time for you to move on, because I just see some really amazing things happening to you. You know, so hold on just a second. Sometimes we got to remove people on the channel because we just don't want negative comments coming through. All right, so listen, we've got the energy of two aces, Leo. All right, so these two Leos, you know, we've got the Ace of Wands and we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. All right, this is a tarot reading. All right, so with Leo, we've got above you, we've got this Ace of Wands, and below you, we have this Ace of Pentacles. There is something you are really wanting to do. All right, and I think moving past whatever it was that kind of kept you stuck is, you know, what you need to do in order to start to, you know, accept this Ace of Wands. Now, this is something really passionate. This is something you can really, really get behind. You know, so I feel like, you know, if there's something that you have been wanting to do, something that you would love to do. Now, this could be anything, all right? This could be you, you know, writing a book, or this could be you, you know, writing some music, or painting a painting, or doing some kind of a business. I mean, whatever it is, I feel as if it is the possibility of you making some good money from it. And this is from something you love to do. All right, I think it's right there. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm definitely feeling like with these two aces, there's a brand new door opening for you. I mean, truly, you know, as soon as you move away from this past issue, by the fall, I really feel by the fall, you are going to really feel the rewards of these aces. All right, because I'm just sensing that right now there is something that is about to begin for you. This could be a new job that you really love. This could be a new anything, you know, but whatever it is, you really love it. And you know that this is really how you could make your money and make your living. And it will bring you a lot of security. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So, and again, I'm feeling by fall, if you start something today, all right, if this is you, you know, making that painting you always wanted to create. Let's go into the world of the arts. All right, you start painting that painting today and you have that finished. I feel like by fall, you could probably put it out there and maybe make a little bit of money and actually sell the painting. There is such a positive energy around something that you do, that you love to do, where you can actually make some money. And this week, I feel as if it's going to really stir inside of you. With this Wheel of Fortune sitting here, it is really pointing that, you know, these two aces, you know, are going to bring you whatever it is that you have been really wanting. So if you have been trying to, you know, get yourself, you know, out of a financial rut, and you've been trying all kinds of ways, this idea, this new beginning, this thought, this is the way. And it's going to bring you a lot of money. Now, there is an element that is going on with you because you start out with, you know, this heaviness about you needing to deal with an issue that has kept you blocked. All right, and in the recent past, we do have the Seven of Cups coming up. Seven of Cups, when it's reversed, there's a lot of confusion, you know, because, you know, whatever it was that really that hurt you, that took you down, that, you know, held you back, it left you really confused, and I want to say a little uncertain and even a little insecure about how to even move on. And that comes up with this energy of the Seven of Cups, but it's in the past, all right? So I feel as if, you know, something's turned around. You focused in on something because these two aces, this is your gift. This is a winning ticket. And I feel like with this, you know, energy of the Wheel of Fortune, honestly, it's a winning ticket. So if some of you like to gamble, and I'm not encouraging it, but I'm getting the winning ticket, you know. So if you do play the lotto, this could be the week to play the lotto, all right? Because I'm feeling something really positive come out. Now, there is something, though, that, you know, again, you have to move away from the fact that something you really wanted didn't come to fruition. All right, we didn't get the wish that we really, really wanted with this heartbreak, whatever this thing, right? It didn't turn out the way we wanted, but we move on from it, right? You know, we move on from it. We move on from it knowing that, you know, it may never, ever work out the way you would like to see it work out. But that doesn't mean you stop living your life. And that's what these aces are about. It's time to move on and move past this. The Seven of Swords at the end of your reading is also saying, you know, at some point you need to let it go. If there's no win to this situation, why do you keep fighting for a win when you know it's never going to happen? It's truly time to move on and heal from it. You know, here in this image, we see this journal. Find a way to process this pain or this hurt that you have. And in doing so, you may actually manifest this book, this piece of artwork, whatever it is that will bring you so much joy and happiness. So it's really like the energy of transforming pain into beauty. And I feel like you have the ability to do that this week. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, like I said, something that you do, something that you absolutely love to do, that you work on, all right? Because here we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, this is an energy of, you know, here in this picture that, you know, you put your work up and you're asking for, you know, maybe help or opinions from these other two. Or maybe all three of you have collaborated together to make something. But I definitely see a piece of work that, whether it's by yourself or with others, you know, working together, you produce, that is something you truly love. I mean, this is just amazing. This is like this great idea. Follow through with it. All right, we've got the Two of Wands sitting here for you, Leo. So you know, you're at that point, you know, do you take a chance now and dive into this gift of the aces, you know, this thing that you know you do really well, that you'd love to do, that you can make a lot of money with? Should I do that now? I feel like the answer is right here upon you. If you really want it and you really believe in yourself and you've got that self-confidence that I felt you were missing a little bit, you know, with this Three of Swords coming in reversed, I think you can turn your life around. And listen, the Wheel of Fortune, it's in your favor. So things are turning in your favor right now. And for some of you, aside from the winning ticket that I was picking up, some of you may actually land that house that you really want, that whether you're renting or you're buying. I'm just feeling as if, you know, there could be a good turn of events when it comes to housing, whatever that means. But a lot of really solid positive energy for you, Leo, because this Queen of Pentacles, she's all about comfort and being stable and being solid and being grounded and, you know, moving towards a place where in your older age, you know, you're going to be very comfortable. So whatever idea is coming through this week, it's a good one, you know, so pay attention to it because you've got the winning ticket. All right, Leo, so that's what I've got for you for this next 7 to 10 days. I hope that resonated with someone. If it did, great. And if it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, right? So I appreciate each and every one of you. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my attention to all of you guys in the chat. Welcome in, you guys. It's so nice to have you all here. If you guys have some questions, I haven't really looked at the chat. Oops, my cards just fell down. If you guys have any questions, put them in. I'll be happy to pull some cards. What about your winning ticket? Well, you got to play to win. Right, Juana? I was just picking up that with Leo, you know, this would be one of those days where if you have actually, you know, one of those weeks where if you play the lotto, you may actually win. There's this feeling of having a win for all of you Leos. So may we all be a Leo this week and we all win, huh? That would be great. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. We've got Slay Girly. Are you still here? Judy, welcome in, Judy. Marina de la Rosa, Spiritual Tarot, welcome. She's my moderator today, so be nice to her. She's got a little bit of work to do. I've already had to crush a few people out of the chat. Oh, Nathan, you're an Aquarius. Welcome in. Welcome in, Bill. Yep, gray is the new blonde. I've been gray for a long time. Do you believe in Jesus and God? Absolutely. Judy Bartholomew, for entertainment purposes only. That's correct. Asin, welcome in. I don't know how to say your names again. Apologies if I mispronounce your names. Humaria Khan, you're looking for a current feeling. Juana Allen, welcome in. Welcome from the woods of Dunn, North Carolina. That's nice. I like it. I like that you're in the woods. Strong Fam 26. You're a Leo. Welcome in. Leo, man. Get that winning ticket. I was feeling you're going to win something this week. Juana, okay. Keep telling my Leo daughter to buy a lotto ticket and $2 veteran scratch off. Have her do it. All right. I was really feeling, maybe not this week, but next week or any time from now through next week. I'm just really feeling a win here for some of you Leos. Alan, you're a Scorpio. Welcome in. What next? Aries checking in. Welcome in, Aries. Yeah. So it looks like I've only got one question in the chat. Humaria, is that who it is? You would like to know the current feelings for Salma Khan. Ooh, your palms itch, Juana. Good. Listen, I want you to win. I want you to win big. I'm going to put a lot of good energy behind you. I would like it to be more than just, you know, the money you make back on the ticket. Let's make it a good win for you. Hi, Maureen. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Is this a reading for Leo? Yes, I just did the reading. I just finished it. Now I'm going to pull cards for anybody who would like me to pull cards for them. All right, I'm going to go back to, who is it? Humaria Khan. Let's see what the current feelings for Salma Khan. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. Look, a new beginning for you. Humaria, are you there? This is nice energy. We have the Page of Cups coming out to the Eight of Pentacles. There could be somebody at work, who has their eye on you. Because when we have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, I mean, it feels like she's in her shop. Maybe somebody walks into your work, but I do feel like you could meet somebody at work. And if this is your person, maybe they show up at work, but they definitely have fond feelings for you. So that's a nice energy for you, Humaria. Ah, you missed it. Listen, strong fam, you can go back and do it and come back. Let's see, what's next? Can I pull a card for you? Sure, I'll pull a card for you. Let's do a reading for what's next. Let's see what's next for what's next, all right? We're going to cut the deck for you and tune in. Do you have a specific question or you just want me to pull a card? I'll shuffle the cards a little bit while you decide, all right? Do you have a specific question? And you can make it love, career, general, whatever. Just a card, Chief. Just a card. All right, what card do you have for what's next? Ooh, this card wanted to come out. You got a few cards. All right, so listen, there's a situation you are dealing with that you were a little hung up on. All right, look, there's a situation that you are involved with. All right, what's next? When we have this Hanged Man energy and we have the Six of Pentacles, there's not been a very balanced give and take in a situation. It could be around a relationship because we do see the Two of Cups with the Five of Swords coming up. When I see the Five of Swords, a lot of times it tells me that there could be some arguing. Maybe you're avoiding, having the argument about, sometimes things don't seem very fair. But, I do feel as if, you want to make an effort here. And I think you're going to point some things out to your person. All right. Because the Hanged Man says that you can no longer just kind of go along because there's a lot that you have given up for this relationship. There's a lot that you have done. Again, this is a card of give and take, and there's not enough, give and take that's balanced. And I feel like this is an issue that you need to address. All right. What's next is the issue of like, look, what's fair is fair because, you want to make sure that things are good. You've never done this before, strong fam? I'll pull you one. Let me pull a card for Strong Fam 26 first because this is new. When it's new, it's a little scary. But I'm just going to pull one card for you and we'll go from there. All right? So as always, if it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, that's okay. All right? I'm okay being wrong. I really am. All right, Strong Fam, let's see. What card is coming out for you? Strong Fam 26. Let's see. And your card comes out as the Five of Wands. So when we see an energy like this, see all the people, too many people involved. All right, Strong Fam. I mean, this is when too many people are involved. Everybody's got an opinion. No one's listening to each other. There's just a lot of talking, a lot of arguing going on. Let's see what this is about. And in this situation, honestly, there's no point in trying to make it work. I feel as if this is a situation that if there's so many people and everybody's got their opinion, let it go. The Star card says this is hopeless. So if you were trying to get everybody to get on board on the same page, that might be hopeless. Let's get one more card for you. Eight of Cups. I see you walking away from the whole thing. Whatever that situation is, Strong Fam, I see you. You're just like, I'm not in. You're gone. So whatever that is, I see you walking away from a big argument or a fight among others. Anyway, that's what I've got for you, Strong Fam. I hope that resonated. All right, Maureen, are you being stalked? Gosh, I hope not. All right, Maureen, let's see whether or not you are being stalked. This is important information. We want to make sure you are safe at all times. Grateful, thankful for the messages from Maureen. It makes sense? Good. Yeah, a lot of arguing in that reading there, Strong Fam. A lot of arguing. All right, Maureen, we need to find out if you've got a stalker because I don't like that. All right, so the card, if it comes up right, it is a yes, you have a stalker. And if it is reversed, no, you do not. So let's find out whether or not you have a stalker. All right, Maureen, this one is for you. Hi, Aubrey. No, you do not. All right, so let's just relax. Phew, that makes me feel better. But let's get another card out. Look, you're okay. I wonder whether or not, you know, if you spend time alone out in the woods, or, you know, you just go places by yourself. I wonder whether or not you wonder if somebody is following you. If you are a person of habit, all right, Maureen, you know, change your routine up. If you always leave the house at 7, leave the house at 6:45, you know, or you know what I mean? Just, you know, just kind of throw the energy for a loop to clear it. And I think you'll feel a lot better. All right, that's what I've got for you, Maureen. I hope that resonates. And I'm so glad I didn't see that you have a stalker. But, you know, as a single person myself, you know, we've got to be careful, you know, and it's better to be overcautious and upset our routine. I'm lucky I have a walk where nobody ever sees me, you know. So, but if you do walk and you do, you know, maybe you're a runner, you know, and you run the same route every day, change that route up. It's about changing things up. Hi, Valerie. Welcome in. I'm going to pull a card for Aubrey first, right? Because she's before you. We're going to pull a card for Aubrey. Is there any questions you have for me, Aubrey? Hi, Pops Curry. Thanks. All right, let's see. Aubrey, listen, I've got the Hermit reverse. Whatever it is, I feel like you've got to come out of your shell. But let's see what's going on for you, Aubrey. Hi, Doug. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. I hope you're doing well today. All right, let's see, Aubrey, I've got the Hermit reverse. Let's see if there's anything else coming out for you. All right, Aubrey. But when the Hermit comes out reversed, Aubrey, this is really telling me that if you spend a lot of time alone, it's time for you to kind of put yourself out there. Listen, spring is in the air, and it's time to really kind of, you know, get out there and enjoy life. The next card I have for you is the Strength card. Don't be afraid. I feel as if, you know, there's a part of you that, you know, kind of holds back with the Strength card. But, you know, honestly, when you are truly who you are, man, that's when you shine. So get out, Aubrey, all right? I feel like that's really important for you to get out. Valerie, welcome in. Now, that wasn't for you, Valerie. That was for Aubrey. I'm going to pull a card for you right now, Valerie. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That last reading was for Aubrey. And she got the Hermit reversed to the Strength card. Yeah, when you are authentic, Aubrey, you are truly in your power. All right, we are looking for a reading for Valerie Wyatt. So, Creator God, grateful, thankful for the messages for Valerie. What messages do you have for Valerie Wyatt for the next 7 to 10 days? Grateful, thankful for the messages for Valerie. Welcome in, you guys. It's nice to see you guys. All right, we have a card that wanted to stay out, Valerie, and it is the Chariot come in reversed. All right, first thing I'm going to tell you is that if you were having car troubles, or the check engine light goes on, or something's just kind of funny in your car, get it checked out. Because a lot of times when it comes up reversed, it could indicate that. But what I'm feeling for you, Valerie, is a block. Right? When we have the Chariot come in reverse, it's almost as if, you know, you have this thought, this idea, this direction that you want to go in, but you're so distracted, or you're so kept from being able to move down in a way or start a direction that you want to go in. I mean, the Chariot's about movement, and when it's upside down, you know, it's like you're not making the moves that you need to make that would really kind of guide you towards a little bit more happiness in your life. And when I see the Chariot come up reversed, you know, a lot of times, Valerie, what that tells me is that, you know, there's a lot of things that keep you from doing what you really want to do. You know, so let's see what the next card is. 2 of Wands. Yeah, I think you've honestly maybe even gave up, you know, this idea of maybe being able to do something you've always wanted to do. Because that 2 of Wands, with it coming in reverse, it's like, you know, that dream that you had, that determination to maybe make things go work in another direction. It's almost as if you put it aside. Don't set your dreams aside. You know, it's really important that we, you know, work towards our dreams. All right, Valerie, but I see you a little stuck. All right. Keshav, welcome in. Forever life, the spirit never dies. Welcome in. What time is dinner? I have no idea. Joanne, welcome. Welcome in. Rabbi, it's really nice to see you. Oh, thanks, Rabbi. Oh, good. Do I date? I don't date. I have a very strong community that I'm a part of, but no, I'm not into dating. I really don't really want to date. I like my home life. I like to be alone with my dogs. Anybody else out there have a question? Oh wait, what's next? You have this little blip here. Same for driving. If you feel someone is following you, take a route to double back. Yeah, that's good. That's good advice for who was it? Who was it? Was it Aubrey that we were looking for you? Whoever it was that needed to change up their routine. Kay Stewart, welcome in. You're a Libra? You want a general pull card? All right, we'll do that. Welcome in, Kay. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really makes a difference to my channel. All right, it really does. My channel's been starting to grow, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you. I appreciate the super chats, all of it. I'm just really happy to be on here and be able to help you guys out. But Key Stewart, let's look for a general reading for Key. Let's see, Key Stewart, Libra. General reading for Key. All right, we got the Eight of Wands to the Six of Wands. Wow, this is really positive. So when we see the Eight of Wands, a lot of times this tells me that you set something in motion. And in setting something in motion, I feel as if you're going to have a lot of success with it, Key. This is really, really positive. There's a lot of communication. I see a lot of activity, just a lot of communication about a situation that honestly you set in motion, and I see a lot of success for. So that's a great, great energy. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card. You might be aligning with someone. This could be actual lover that you really want to get to know, or it could be a partnership. You fill in the blank, all right, Key, but definitely a great, great reading for you. All right, Strong Fam. Joanne, you're confused. Can you help? How would you like me to help? Hey, Doug. Thank you again for the super chat. Absolutely. I'm going to pull a card for Doug. Thank you so much for that super chat, Doug. But let's pull a card for you. See, I'm back. See, I'm back. All right, listen, my apologies for that, but whenever I get this phone call that comes through, it just kind of blips out. Anyway, I'm back, Doug, and I appreciate your super chat, and I'm ready to pull a card for you. All right, let's see, general card for my friend Doug over here. Grateful, thankful for whatever message you can get for Doug. So this is your card. Look, Doug, this is a really great card. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel as if there's something that you are focused on. Here we have you holding this coin. And this is a new beginning. Maybe you're about to start something, a new job, a new project, anything new, all right? Because this is an ace, it's a new beginning. And I feel as if even if it's just even a thought or an idea, whatever it is, it's one that I feel will produce an awful lot of money for you. So you've got great energy and a new start and a new direction that has something to do with your finances. Let's pull another card, especially if you've been really struggling, if you've been out of work. I just feel like this ace is a true gift for you. So things I think are about to turn. Yeah, I see a new offer. Definitely a new offer coming through for you. So if you've been a little down and out about money, that could start to change, Doug. So I really hope that is really on point for you. All right. Anyway, so that's what I've got for you. All right, you guys. Anyone else out there? You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Hopefully you can hear me now. Doug heard me. Doug heard me. Somebody heard me. But listen, Strong Fam, you wanted me to read another card for you. So I'm going to pull another card. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Let's see. Can you hear me? Huh. Well, hopefully that'll resolve itself. My apologies. I don't know what to do about the technical side of any of this, so we're just gonna hang in there, you know? We just gotta hang in there. Anyway, Strong Fam, I'm gonna pull a card for you. All right, grateful, thankful for the messages for Strong Fam 26. She would like another card. So let's get another card out here for Strong Fam. Grateful, thankful. Joanne, you're still here. Would you like me to pull a card for you? I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Right now I'm pulling for Strong Fam 26. And let's see what comes out for you. 8 of Cups. Didn't this come out for you? You got to walk away. I mean, this came out for you, I believe, right? And we see you walking away from a situation. Whatever it is, you've given it a lot of chances. And I feel like something comes up where, you know, this is the last one. Because this cup is over here smoking. And I think you have enough and you walk away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Strong Fam, that you can't hear. Hi, Nicholas from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. You were here the other day. Come back. Come back. Come back. What question do you have for me, Nicholas? What questions do you have, Nicholas? I'd be happy to pull a card for you. I hope you heard that, Strong Fam. All right, well, let's find out. Upright for yes. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what to do to fix that. Maybe what'll happen is, you know, as we continue, it will fade away. Because that's really, you know, listen, we got to deal with what we got going on. You know, we work with what we have. All right, Nicholas, let's find out about your business. Should you start the business next week? Upright for yes, reverse for no. No, you should not start next week. You should keep going. Because I feel as if you start next week, you're going to find yourself out of money. All right, because this is the Four of Pentacles. This says you've only got so much, right? And if you go out and you spend money next week on this new business, that star card is not very hopeful. All right, so I would stick to what's a sure thing for now. Yeah, I think it will make everybody happy if you just continue, because we've got the 10 of Cups here, you know, and I feel as if, you know, it's really important that you just remain very stable with your finances right now and not jump the gun. It's, you know, it's Mercury retrograde. It's really, to start something new during Mercury retrograde, I would wait until at least next month before you do anything. All right, Nicholas? All right, Joanne, what's your question? I've been waiting for your question. Do you have a question? All right, let me focus my attention on Joanne. You told me not to go. Listen, my apologies, you know. Listen, I'm doing the best I can. But Joanne, let's see, what's your question? I'm still waiting for you to give me a question. Do you want a question or a general read, Joanne? Let me know so that I know how I can help you. Hi, Tisha. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I'm going to pull a card for Joanne. I'm not seeing a question, so I'm just going to pull a random card for you, Joanne. I hope you're paying attention. All right? All right, Joanne, here's your reading. Your card comes out as the Queen of Pentacles. I like this. This is very solid. This is very stable. I see you having a lot of security. What's the next card? But then emotionally, you may not be so secure. You may be dealing with someone who is emotionally maybe a little unstable, maybe somebody you just don't trust, because this Queen of Cups, when she shows upside down, you know, a lot of times, Joanne, that could indicate that this person is somebody who may not be telling you the truth. And you may know it, all right, if you are the queen. I mean, put yourself wherever it is. Let me pull one more card. Justice card comes up. Yeah, I see you arguing with someone. I don't know if this is your friend, your sister, but you don't believe them. And I feel as if, there could be a situation where you actually end up in court. I mean, this is a legal matter. But I see a lot of arguing, between you and this woman. So, yeah, there's that. What's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Swords. It could be, over what somebody said, or I don't know. There could be a legal issue that's going on, because the King of Swords can represent a lawyer. So whatever the situation is, I just feel as if this Queen of Cups is somebody that you just are not really certain about their true intentions. So that's what I've got for you, Joanne. I hope that resonated. Cynthia, welcome in. Fatima, welcome in. Let's give a shout out to Marina de la Rosa. Thank you for helping me out, Marina. I really appreciate it. I didn't tell you anything. Listen, I'm not going to waste my time here. You know, I just did a whole reading for you about you and some friend of yours who you don't trust. And, you know, either you listen to it or you don't, right? But I'm not going to go over it. I'm going to keep going. And we're going to move on, and we're going to see what is going on with Cynthia. Welcome in, Cynthia. Is your ex feeling any pain or regret, and will he get his dharma? Listen, we're ending a big karmic cycle right now. I don't know, but check your Aries. Wherever your Aries is right now, there's big ending in that. All right, let's see. Let's see, Cynthia. Listen, good luck on that, you know, because I see that, yes, he is feeling regret. And yes, I do feel as if he will get his karma. And in doing so, you can finally rest up. So, yeah, he's got his regrets. You know, I think he realized, you know what I get? I get that he effed up. I mean, he really did. And you sitting here, you know, with this Four of Swords, just rest easy that, you know, karma is definitely taking care of your ex. All right? All right, Cynthia, that's what I've got for you. Strong Femme, did you not see? I pulled the Eight of Cups for you. I did. Time for you to walk away. That came up in that first reading. You have got to walk away from whatever situation it is that keeps coming up. Because that card came up twice. I'm good, Disha. I'm really, really good. So you want to know what Aaron's feelings are for you? Does he think about you? Will he come? Let's see what his feelings really are for you. All right, Disha? Let's find out. Strong Fam, you missed that. You missed that whole pull. I'll pull again, but if that Eight of Cups comes out one more time for you, I'm telling you, man, that's the universe telling you to walk away from something. All right, Disha, let's see what's going on. What are his feelings? Look, it's very lonely. You know, feeling a little left out. You know, I don't know whether this is you or this is him, but, you know, this energy of this Five of Pentacles, this is, you know, being very lonely, not having what you need. But I see you very happy come summertime, right, Disha? Very happy. And I see you, you know, starting new in a new direction. So this person that you are asking about, I really think it's time to let him go and move on, because that energy is just keeping you in the dark. And look, you have this brightness around you. You have the Sun card and you have the Fool. I really feel like it is time for you to move on and on your own. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. This dude isn't coming back. This dude, it's done. So I feel as if now, you know, it's time for you to just be happy and move on and out of this place of feeling like you just don't have anything or you don't have enough. Things are about to change for you, Disha, in a good way. Fatima, welcome in. What does, well, he comes out. I mean, you know, he's really in a place, I think right now, he is also in a place of feeling very lonely, Disha. But look, again, here was that Eight of Cups. Boy, this card wants to show itself. It's time to really walk away from this. You know, because I just feel as if, you know, you're not going to be happy together. You'll be happier apart. Yeah, I think he's lonely. Honestly, Disha, I think he's lonely. Fatima, you want 2 cards? Let's pull 2 cards for Fatima. Grateful, thankful for the messages. For Fatima. 2 cards for you. You ready? All right, Fatima, 2 cards. First card out is the Emperor reverse. Second card out is the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you are dealing with somebody, Fatima, who has a lot of control over you, you know, and with this Six of Pentacles, I think it's almost narcissistic. And I don't like to use that word, but when I see the Emperor come in reversed, and especially with this card here, I feel as if, you know, they call all the shots and you just have to go along. I need to pull another card for you, all right? Because the energy of this Emperor with that Six of Pentacles tells me that this is not a very balanced connection you have with this person. And the Two of Pentacles, again, showing balance here. It's not very balanced. And here we have you, you know, trying to make everything work. But see this cat? At any moment, things could, you know, kind of fly off the handle. So this is a difficult energy that you are dealing with, Fatima. Strength card at the base of what's going on. I mean, it's not really good for you either. I mean, if anything, this person takes away from your power. And what do I see here? This is the Eight of Cups. How many times has this continued to come up? So I feel like, you know, this is an energy around a situation you are dealing with, Fatima, that, you know, I think you consider walking away from it. Maybe before, maybe you will now. I don't know, but I just feel as if it has taken your power away. Into Saints. SB. I'm a lone wolf, SB. You know, I'm a lone wolf. I don't know if people think that you're lonely. You know, a lot of times people have a hard time, you know, when somebody is very comfortable being alone. Well, some people have a hard time with that because they can't. They're not comfortable being alone. Anyway, let's see. Susan Adams, welcome in. All right, let's see. Into Saints. You want to ask how Simon feels for you. Let's find out how Simon really feels about Into Saints. Grateful, thankful for each and every one of you, but we are looking for you. All right, listen. I feel like this person wants to open up to you, but they keep their distance. Isn't this interesting? All right, so, you know, here you are, Into Saints, and Simon over here starts out as like he wants to open up, but why is there such distance? It's almost as if he almost feels like you are not approachable. Because here we see this dragon energy and he's way over here. But the Knight of Cups is somebody about having fun and having a good time. And the fact that the Four of Pentacles came in reversed first, you know, I mean, this is somebody who wants to open up. But I wonder whether or not he finds you to not be approachable. Yeah, I think, you know, he worries that you may not, you know, be into him so much. But look, things can happen. Things can happen. Like I said, I think you, Into Saints, needs to soften a little bit so that you are more approachable to him. Maybe you need to approach them. But yeah, I think if you were to open up to them and soften, they would definitely soften back up to you. Disha, your name means a new direction in the dark, so I'm moving on. Very lovely. That's lovely. Really nice. You're welcome, Into Saints. Susan, welcome in. You're very lonely. I'm sorry. You can come in. I'll be your friend. Whenever you see me come live, pop in. Happy to say hello. You're welcome, Into Saints. Hi, what is it? Tria Smith? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but welcome in. All right, Susan, let's see what's going on with your health. You had a stroke 3 years ago. I'm sorry you're so lonely. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, Susan. Grateful, thankful for the messages for Susan at this time. She had a stroke. She's not feeling good. She's lonely. She's depressed with that loneliness. But let's see what cards come out for Susan. All right, first card out for you is the Queen of Pentacles reversed to the Seven of Cups reversed to the Hermit. There's that loneliness right here. I do see that. And the Queen of Pentacles, you feeling very unsteady, you know, because the Queen is very grounded and you're feeling very unsettled. And here with the Seven of Cups, it's got you a little confused as to how to move forward. All right, Susan? And I feel like, you know, the energies here, if we were to turn them around, okay, the Queen of Pentacles is a very solid, very grounded, very stable, You know, very confident in what she does. I mean, no questions asked kind of person. You know, when she comes up reversed, you know, there is this sense of not having the security that you need, especially since you don't feel well. So I feel like the Seven of Cups coming in upside down, you know, this is a little confusion because you don't know what to do. You know, here you are all alone trying to figure out what to do. But the Seven of Cups wants you to focus on something. It wants you to look at all of the options in front of you, Susan. All of these different cups. Could be any part of your life. And let's focus in on one of them. If it's your health, let's focus in on that. Pull it down and ground it into what it is that you need to do. I do see that by the summertime, you're going to be a little bit happier. All right, Susan? And I feel like by August, you may even find that there are people around you that really brighten your day. So hang in there, because I really feel as if the tide is turning for you. But it'd be really, really good for you to find something to focus on. All right, because this wants you to focus on something that you can really grab onto that will help your mood, elevate how you feel. You know, it could be something like, you know, scrapbooking. It can be something like going and feeding the ducks every morning. Something that you really can grab onto that you love to do will start to help you in that healing process. All right, Susan? So I hope that helps you. SB, you'll handle the pressure. It's normal. Cranky Bijou, 28, welcome in. And Treat, I have a problem with your husband. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Big kudos to my my moderator there, Marina. I really appreciate you. Oh, God made you so powerful. Gosh, you're a lucky one. All right, somebody new. Eritrea Smith. I'm going to call you Smith because I don't know how to say your first name. All right, let's see what's going on. What's the problem with your husband? Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, Smith. Grateful, thankful for each one of you. All right, let's see. Smith, this one's for you, your husband. Oh my gosh, too many people are involved. All right, look, there's a lot of arguing that you and your husband go through. All right, but it's nobody else's business. Okay, really, honestly, look at all the people here. Five of Swords is an energy of, you know, arguing. There's never a winner. There's somebody always wants to have the last word. It's like always, nobody wins with the Five of Swords. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So a real need that you guys have to come up with is that, you know, you've got to come up with a balanced give and take, because there's something right now that I feel is blocking that. All right. And it could be the fact that there's too many people. You know, the business between you and your husband should be between you and your husband. So if there are other people that are involved, then you need to cut them out. We do have the Death card coming up. So, you know, this need for a transformation between you and your husband has to happen. You know, because I feel as if this balance of give and take is a big issue, but there is something blocking. You know, you guys got to get to the core. It's like, you know, you can have all the talks in the world, but if you're not going to talk about that big elephant in the middle of the room, Smith, then you're in trouble. All right. So, you know, this is one of these situations. Either this gets dealt with or it'll come to an end between you and your husband. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Smith. I hope that resonated with you. All right, so that's what I've got for you. All right, Rune, welcome in. Cranky Bijou, what's going on with your love life? You like someone at work, but you found out he is taken. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right, let's check out your love life, because it seems like, you know, you're picking people that aren't available. So let's see what's going on with you. All right, Cranky Bijou, let's see. All right. Yeah, here you go. See, look, the toxic energies, like you pick this person, you know, but they're toxic. They're not good for you. Yeah. And then we have the Knight of Cups to the Three of Cups. Look, you know, I think, honestly, Bijou, when I see these cards, that sometimes, you know, we look for love in all the wrong places. And I'm definitely feeling that you could be looking for love in all the wrong places. And this need for you to kind of find love, I feel like you'll find them, you know, but I think it's going to find you, all right? So better to let love find you than you going out, because I see that you're always disappointed. Here, look, you know, there's all these people here and you're about to like jump in and make an offer, but none of these people are right for you. None of them. You know, they're all toxic. You know, so honestly, Cranky Bijou, let love find you, really. You'll be better off because you're just looking in all the wrong places. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. I see you, Fatima. I'm just going to get other people's questions first, all right? See, if you want a general card and you don't put a question in, I'm just going to pull a general card. And if I don't know what it is you're really asking, then I can't answer it, right? All right, let's see. Who's out there? Laverne. Laverne, welcome in. I'm going to give you a general reading, all right, Laverne? I hope you're still out there. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to Laverne. Happy birthday, Laverne. I hope you have the best year around the sun. All right, general reading for my birthday friend Laverne. What can you tell me about Laverne? Just a general for her. It's her birthday. Grateful, thankful for the messages for Laverne. All right, Laverne, here's your card. Coming out, we have the Ten of Wands. All right, you've been really carrying a lot. All right, you've been carrying a lot of responsibility, a lot of weight. Maybe you've been carrying all the responsibility in a relationship. This isn't something that you can just walk away from either, all right? Because we got the Eight of Cups coming in reverse. Maybe it's a relationship or a situation that you've dealt with that you can't just walk away from. But Ace of Wands, I see something new or maybe even help, because when we have the Ten of Wands, I see that this is going to come to an end, all right? Whatever it is that has been a real struggle, I mean, this has been an uphill battle is what I feel. Laverne, I'm feeling as if, you know, it's going to come to an end, all right? And if this is something that you have been really trying to build or trying to, you know, make happen, because the Ten of Wands, you know, we start out with something really passionate and we do our best, you know, to really follow it through. I feel as if it could happen now. That Ace of Wands is truly a gift and a positive turn in the direction of something that you decided not to let go of. So it's good you hung on there, because I see something really good coming for you, Laverne, for your birthday. So I hope that was a really good reading for you, Laverne. Welcome in, SB. You're the timeline jumping lady. Wow, today I had a past life experience with a friend of mine where we went back all the way to the time of Mary Magdalene. It was really pretty crazy. I really love that when I have those little flashes. All right, let's see. UC Gambian. Greetings from Spain, España. Bienvenidos. Laverne. Fatima. All right, Fatima, let me go back because you had a question about your career and family traveling to a new country. When will we see this happen? All right, Fatima's looking about her career and traveling to a new country. What can you tell me about Fatima traveling to a new country and this career? Grateful, thankful for the messages for Fatima. Oh, ooh, it's going to be a struggle. Man, the cards are really having a hard time. So, let's see, your career. Yeah, honestly, Fatima, I feel as if everything is going to be on hold. Like I said, I was feeling a struggle. We start out with the Hanged Man coming in reverse. That's confusion. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, this is, you know, you not being able, you know, to have what you need in order to make these shifts and these changes. And then we have the Seven of Wands coming in reversed as well. So, yeah, I feel as if this situation, there may be some hiccups. And like I said, I was definitely picking up the struggle. Then the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands coming in reversed. Yeah, so this is going to be a while. You know, definitely not right now. Things aren't going to happen now. And that Three of Wands coming in reverse is about your ships coming in. And I don't see things happening for you. So just prepare yourself that, you know, things are not going to go, I think, the way that you hope. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Fatima. I hope that answers your questions. All right. Anyone else out there? You're welcome, Laverne. So do I see you starting your own business in America? I don't know. And Jamaica? That would be great, huh? Pick another country. Keep going. If you're just going to do 2, do 3. All right, let's see. Do I see you starting your own business in America? To the birthday girl. Yes, I do. I do see that. I do see distance. All right, so I do see you doing something in a distance, especially here. And whatever it is, you're going to really enjoy it. But yes, I do see you starting on your own business in America. And I also see you doing very well in Jamaica. I mean, you end up with the King of Pentacles energy here. This is really having your cake and eating it all. It's gonna work out really, really good with you. All right, really, really good. This King of Pentacles coming out with that Knight of Wands. This is very, very positive. And I think you're going to enjoy the process because the King of Wands has fun. The King of Pentacles likes to know that things are working. And I feel like this is a winning combination. So Laverne, really, really great. Manoj, is that how you say your name? Brooke Love God, welcome in. Nice to see you guys. Welcome in. Look how many people we got. All right, let's see. Sure appreciate each and every one of you. Really grateful for the super chats, for the likes, the shares, the comments. Subscribe to my channel. I hope you subscribe to my channel. All right, Manjo. Love guidance for Geeta. Let's see what we've got for you. Manoj, is that how we say your name? Hierophant reverse to the Page of Cups. I don't see a love relationship when we have the Hierophant reverse. This is somebody doing their own thing. And in combination with that Page of Cups, I'm sorry, Manoj, I just don't see this happening. All right, because this is almost like I don't want to go out with you. I'm doing my own thing kind of energy. So I don't see any kind of love relationship between you and this person, Geeta, Manoj. I'm sorry. New subscriber. Thank you, Marigona. Is that how we say it? Marigona? Sounds like marijuana. Marigona. You'd like a love card. Let's see. Welcome in, you guys. My hamper can wait for me, right? All right, let's see. Who's next? No, I don't play with slime. All right. Anybody else? Because if not... Oh, thanks, thanks, Strong Fam. I'm glad you subscribed. Thanks, SB. All right, listen. I'm going to pop off. Maybe I'll come back in a little bit. But I'm going to pop off right now and give myself a little break. Thanks for subscribing, for liking, for all of that. Like I said, I'll probably come back here and do a reading for Virgo because I got to get through these readings here. But yeah, thanks for the likes, the shares, subscribes, and especially the super chat. Really appreciate it. I had fun. Really did. I had fun with all you guys, and I appreciate you all. And I'll see you back here in just a little bit. All right. Until then, be well. Thank you, and I'll see you later.